everyone. Welcome to the Walt Virtual Happy Hour. Now, normally you would be seeing Jeff Sapelli, the general manager for Walt Wines here. But this time I am so excited about our special guest today that I asked Jeff if he would let me stand in. So Jeff will still join us in just a minute, but I wanted to be here. I am a big fan of both Gabi and Scotty McCreary, and so we've got a great program ahead for you. So this is a very difficult time, and we recognize that there is sadness and concern all over the world, and for some of us so much more than for others, but all of us are so deeply affected. And we hope that you will just for the next half hour be able to put aside the situations of the world and just have some lighthearted conversations, some great wine, listen to some fabulous music, and just have a little fun with us. So to begin, I'd like to bring in our Walt Wines General Manager, and that's Jeff Sapelli. Jeff, are you there? Let me find where he is. There, I see him. Jeff, got you coming in. And while Jeff is coming on, let me say that we are going to be having these kind of...
Hey, Catherine.
Hey, Jeff.
How are you?
Welcome. So listen, I was just in the middle of saying to everybody that these wonderful virtual happy hours that we're having, we are going to be having every afternoon, weekday afternoon, for the rest of this month. And we hope people will still come back and join us. And we've got just so many wonderful folks coming to join us. And today you are joining me. And can I say, yes, thank you once again so much for letting me do this. And welcome to...
It is my pleasure. And cheers to you, by the way. I am more than happy to take the day off. I got a chance to meet Scotty before the show, and I couldn't have been more tickled to hang out. We now have Maren Morris, and we have Scotty McCreary coming on the Walt Wines. So enjoy. Have a great time. Wanted to cheers you, though, by the way.
Wait a minute, yeah.
I know. I brought a little something for you, something that you may enjoy on a nice sunny afternoon. This is our 2018 Walt Rosé from California. So you got it?
I love this wine.
I'm pouring it. There you go. Okay. Hey, there you go.
No,
I was just saying, I thought I poured you a lot more there.
Yeah. It's a great big glass. What would I know? Yeah.
So this is a really fun wine. I mean, this is something that was near and dear to your heart, obviously, and I just think that Allison just killed it. It's a beautiful wine with beautiful color, has this kind of, salmon, light pink, beautiful aromatics, just a slight squeeze of the grape gave us a little bit of color, and then a little bit of barrel aging gave it a little bit of a textural quality, and then we have this beautiful fruit that's in the glass, nice bright acidity. I have beautiful sun. You have beautiful sun. We're good to go.
We are so lucky. Also, I think the minerality on this wine is it's lovely. I mean, the fruit is great, but best. So, Jeff.
Yes.
I am so sorry to do this to you so quickly.
Okay.
But hey, we have 2 stars awaiting us. So I'm going to say goodbye, and thank you so much for letting me come.
Well, thanks for letting me hang out. I'll see you soon.
See you in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so now I think it is time to bring on our very special guests, Scotty and Gabi McCreary. So let me find them because I know they are here. They are so... okay, it's going to take me a minute to find them here. You've got... Boy, I'll tell you what. He's got so many fans. This list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Let me see what I can do here. Maybe I can bring you in a different way. Having a little bit of hard time here getting you on. Okay, I'm hoping that, there you are, Scotty. Okay. Where there's a will, there's a way. Here comes, so they're coming on now. Let me say, we all know what a beautiful musicians. Hey guys, okay,
Hey.
we are sideways one to the other. So let me.
Yeah, we'll try and.
Let's
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably us.
Okay, so while we are getting ourselves sort of organized, thank you so much. I just want to say, this couple is not only wonderful in terms of what they do for the world. I think this morning they just came off of doing something for St. Jude's, and then Scotty has this fabulous T-shirt program for Music Cares. So I hope you'll talk about it in a minute. But we are getting this right. And,
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and then on top of it all, you just you have a wonderful career, and you are so about giving back to others. So I love your music, and I really so love and admire what you both are doing. Cheers to you both.
Cheers. Appreciate you.
Cheers. This is great rosé.
Yeah, isn't that great? So how are you doing down there?
We're doing good.
You have a home in Nashville, but I think you are not in Nashville right now. You're in Raleigh.
Yeah,
right?
we're in North Carolina currently.
It's our home base, yeah.
Home base is here. We go to Nashville. We're going to Nashville this coming up weekend to record some, so we're kind of back and forth.
Well, that's pretty wonderful. Can I pour you if you're okay, I'm going to move on to our next wine and pour another wine for us. I mean, this is not going to go anywhere, but this is our Rosella's wine. Okay, and you guys have some of that there, I think.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
We just poured ourselves a glass.
Well, you did. Okay, I'm right
Well, you can
behind
pour
you.
more, please.
I got lots of it. I'll just kind of.
Well.
I love it. No, thank you. Always should show you things. So now, you guys, you really, wines. You are into wines, and Gabi, you are a member of our wine club.
Yeah, that's right.
How did that happen? We're so honored that you're in our club.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having us. For me.
We did a Live in the Vineyards last year.
Yeah.
I think last year, and we got to go out to Rutherford, and I think Natalie was our
tour guide.
tour.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Isn't she wonderful?
Yeah, she is.
She's great, absolutely. So we got great wine tastings. I think we bought a ton and brought it home.
Yeah.
And,
Well, thank you for that too.
Yeah.
absolutely.
I know. I think that was our first vineyard, and we were sold after that.
No, we look for it on every restaurant list.
Yeah. We look for it all everywhere.
So this is the 2017 Rosella's. It's actually one of my favorite wines that we make. It comes from the Santa Lucia Highlands, which is down towards Monterey. Have you ever been down to the sort of Monterey area south of us for a little while?
The peninsula.
Yeah, it's
played golf down there, Pebble Beach and all that.
Oh, have you really? That's
absolutely.
You know what I'm talking about. So that weather is it's very foggy. It's very cool, which is really the kind of climate that a Pinot Noir likes to have. So it gives us lots of time to develop the flavors. And I think this particular area always gives us wines that are very luscious and full, but there also has a lot of raspberry and really lovely flavors in it. So, I think it's pretty cool too,
Well, it's delicious, absolutely.
That's right.
Yeah.
The thing is, you can talk about wine forevermore, but at the end of the day, what's really cool is if you have to like it,
Yeah,
So,
right.
I think,
Absolutely.
Great.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
does a Pinot Noir grape, does it not grow as well in Napa Valley as it does down in St. Helena?
Exactly right.
Wow.
It doesn't this is actually my backyard, isn't it?
Not too shabby.
Hey. Yeah.
And so we do out here. This is Napa Valley, where it's Cabernet country. We don't make really Pinot Noirs from any place in Napa other than one little area at the southern part that's more like over in Sonoma or down by Santa Lucia Highlands, where this is. But so because this is sort of really too hot, and Pinot Noir is a very delicate grape that it's got to have sunlight, it's got to have enough time to be able to ripen, but at the same time, it won't get the flavor intensities that we want off of a really luscious wine, unless it's closer to the coast. So that's the story about this. So anyway, so Scotty, I understand that you are considering that you might do maybe a song or so for us, and I was sort of hoping that I could ask you if you would maybe do something from Seasons Change or
your
latest.
Absolutely. Well, now that I have my, since I've got my wife here, we might as well play the song that I wrote for her.
This is the most wonderful love story. You guys, I mean, you got to tell that story. I mean, how you guys met. I love this.
Yeah,
so,
we met when we were just 5 years old in kindergarten class, and and she was a cutie, but it turns out she had her eye on me for even longer. Your mom pulled out.
She did. She pulled out my diary. This is like our second time he came to the house, like very early in dating. And she brings down my diary from first grade, and I have his name in hearts all over it.
You're
and
kidding.
I'm dying.
Oh my gosh.
But
So I think it's one of those fate things that we ended up together all these years later.
Yeah.
But we dated for 7 years, and after that I was like, it's probably time to pop the question. I think she was thinking the same thing. But 2 weeks prior, I was in Nashville and I was writing, so I wrote her this song. Ended up going all the way to #1 on country radio. So it's called This Is It. All right. Way up in the mountains, 4,000 feet high, there's a trail through the trees to a cliff where Carolina meets the sky. Yo, and there's a view I just can't describe. No, we're not there yet, just a few more steps, baby, wait. Okay, you can open your eyes. This is it, this is now. This isn't what I've been talking about. Looking out, can't you see forever? So take my hand, take it in. This is a moment we won't forget. On top of the world, here together. If there ever was a time for a perfect kiss, this is it. Girl, I know that you've been waiting, talking to your friends, wondering if and wondering where and wondering when. Well, I've been waiting too, and holding on to this ring for the right words to say, for the right time and place for me to get on one knee. This is it, this is now. This isn't what I've been talking about. Looking out, can't you see forever? So take my hand, just take it in. This is a moment we won't forget. On top of the world, here together. If there ever was a time for a perfect kiss, yeah, well, this is it. This is it. Now you're walking down the aisle. Oh, and I can't help but smile. This is it. This is now. It's what I've been talking about. Looking out, I can see forever. So take my hand, just take it in. This is a moment we won't forget. On top of the world, here together. Surrounded by our family and our friends. If there ever was a time for a perfect kiss, this is it.
there who has been tapping all these hearts. It's just been a steady stream. I've never seen anything like it. That is just, thank you. So wonderful.
Absolutely, for sure.
Wow.
What a treat after singing a song. I need to have this on the road with me.
Yeah, I can so make that happen. Not a problem.
You know somebody on that.
Yeah. So, Gabby, you've got it. What is it like? You've heard this song 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I was just thinking this is probably, I mean, I hear it a lot. You know, I'll go to concerts with them and hear it from the audience, but just us two being at home, this is probably like the second time I've let him almost kind of like sing to me because I lay low on that.
I remember I tried to sing a song for her when we were dating. A song I wrote called Realize. And she was like, that was so beautiful, but I don't know what to do with my hands when you're singing to me.
It's been very cool, yeah.
First time she ever heard that song. So whenever I write a song, she's the first person I send it to, and like I'll send her just a work tape, and she'll tell me an honest opinion. She'll be like, "Oh, this is so good," or more often than not, probably, "Oh, it's not your best. It's try better next time," or something. She's honest with me. But this day, when I wrote this song 2 weeks before we got engaged, I was writing, and I finished up, and I texted her, and she was like, "Oh, well, send me the song. What'd you get?" I said, "Well, we couldn't really figure anything out today, so we just left it at that, and we're gonna try again tomorrow."
Yeah.
So I never played it for her until, she said yes, and then we got back to our cabin, and I played it for her there.
Yeah.
It was pretty sweet.
Every woman who is watching this is just going, that is so great.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, gosh, I love it. Really,
Thank
really
you.
wonderful.
Thank you. So we're just about 2 years in to marriage.
That's right.
Yeah, so what are you going to do on your honeymoon? On your anniversary? I bet you'll be home.
Yeah, I think we might be staying home this year.
Yeah.
That might be our best option.
Yeah.
We'll see. We might take it to the beach or something, or hang out. But not a whole lot going on outside the confines of home right now.
Yeah, for sure.
But when you got a view like your backyard, you don't really need much else going on.
I love my backyard, and I run, and I have so much fun out here. So, Gabby, did you know that Scotty was going to be so famous?
You know, I don't know that anyone growing up with him knew that, it makes it almost more endearing that it did kind of happen. You look back at everything, it's almost like a God thing that it did actually, he won the show and everything. It is really crazy because we came from a small town in North Carolina. No one expects that. So
I was always just a weird kid singing on the back of the bus.
Right. By the way, if there's anybody in the universe who doesn't know you are the 2011 American Idol winner, when you talk about him being that, and then there's just so much else going on. Will you talk a bit about both of you, or about Music Cares and all that you're doing on that? That's just such a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Music Cares, they have a great foundation. They have a COVID-19 relief fund going on right now. And, for us, we have family here in North Carolina, obviously. It's where we're from. But over the last decade, basically, we have a second family as well. My road family and the guys in Nashville. And most of them have been with me 8 or 9 years now. So they really are family. And, that's their job is being on the road. That's how they make their livelihood is playing music and being great at it. And right now, nobody's on the road and we're not playing gigs. And so Music Cares has got a relief fund for guys like that, and all over Nashville and everywhere for musicians that aren't being able to make a living for staying home right now. So we made a little shirt called, it's basically our summer tour this year. I think it will be the only tour maybe, but it's called Somewhere in Quarantine Tour, because we have a song called In Between, and so we've been making light of it a little bit and just saying somewhere in quarantine, basically, because that's where we all are. But that's been our shirt right now with all the stations and media outlets and now wineries that we've been able to play for. So so it's been pretty cool that we can help out like that.
Well, you really are. I don't know, are the shirts out now? Because we tried to buy some.
So the pre-order is available right now. So the design is out there, and we're still just kind of adding on to the back of the shirt the different stops we're doing online. So once we kind of have got those, the shirts will go out, and part of the proceeds will be going towards Music Cares as well. So
great. I should also say that we have a special promotion for all of you wonderful people. You have so many people who heart you. I mean, really, you should see all this string of hearts. It's like one constant stream. But really, while you were singing, I would have done it myself. I think you could have told. But anyway, it was so good. But anyway, we have a promotion, a promo code. If you can go on our website and buy any of the wines that we're drinking today. In fact, any of our Walt wines, and you enter the promo code of Scotty, and it's a 20% discount, which is a huge discount on the wines. But of that, then 10% goes to Music Cares. So
awesome.
Maybe that can help a little bit too.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Every little bit helps. That's amazing. Appreciate y'all doing that.
Hey, I appreciate all that you guys do.
Absolutely.
So, would you consider another song?
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah, we'll do the inspiration for the Somewhere in Quarantine T-shirts. We'll do In Between, which is a little plug here. The song is climbing the charts, sitting number 8 today on the country charts as of this morning. So we'll see. It's been like the little engine that could, but it's so far so good. So here it is, In Between. Little bit of pearl snap button down shirt, little bit of big city concrete, a lot more small town dirt. I can see your pretty eyes reading me like a map, wondering who I am and where I'm at. I'm in between Friday night wild and quiet Sunday morning, between done after one and keep on pouring. Ain't too high, ain't too low, just holding down the middle, steady as I go. I ain't all holy water, oh, and I ain't all Jim Beam. I'm somewhere in between. I can be a steel-toe worker, blue 40-hour blue collar mud on my jeans. Then a weekend pack a bag, disappear, kick back on a white sand beach. I'm a far cry from being a one-night stand, but I ain't ready for a ring on my hand. Say what? I'm in between Friday night wild and quiet Sunday morning, between done after one and keep on pouring. Ain't too high, ain't too low, just holding down the middle, steady as I go. I ain't all holy water, oh, and I ain't all Jim Beam. I'm somewhere in between. Yeah, I'm somewhere in between. I can see your pretty eyes reading me like a map, wondering who I am and where I'm at. I'm in between Friday night wild and quiet Sunday morning, between done after one and keep on pouring. Ain't too high, ain't too low, just holding down the middle, as steady as I go. I ain't all holy water, oh, and I ain't all Jim Beam. I'm somewhere in between. Yeah, I'm somewhere in between. see the guest appearance there at the end? Old Moosey.
Hey, here's Moose. Yeah.
Oh, he just laid down.
Is he gonna
He's
come
tired
up?
from beach weekend.
Okay. Well, that was Moose. Great name. I think that's probably because he's such a petite little dog, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, he is kind of small for a lab, so it backfired on us.
his dad was huge. We thought he'd be a big boy, but he's kind of a small little thing.
That song, isn't that song just so right for us? I think in so many ways, it seems to me we are in between everything. So much of it, you know.
Yeah, and you only hear about the extremes, I feel like, in the world.
Right.
You know, I feel like most of us are just kind of in our lane and doing our thing. And I wrote that song back in 2015, like the same week I wrote 5 More Minutes, and at that point, it's still today 99% true, but the one line that says, I'm not ready for a ring on my hand, that line has changed since 2015. But other than that, it's all true.
Yeah, really. Really, and also for you, Gabi, you're sort of in between too. You've got a wonderful profession, as a pediatric nurse, and so
figuring all that out as the month.
I couldn't do what she does. It takes a special person to be a nurse, for sure.
No kidding.
It's definitely worth it. It's a rewarding job for sure. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
It has to be. Well, both of you are just so wonderful to share your love for each other through your songs, Scotty. And I think I dare to find anybody who's been watching this broadcast that wasn't just like, moving all over the place. And it was so good.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
I totally hate to say this, but we're close to running out of time, and I would just love anything else, last words from either of you, both of you, before we have to say goodbye.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in to our favorite wine. Absolutely. Thank you for this. It's delicious.
It's great.
It's definitely it's crazy times right now, but I feel like the one thing that can conquer all through this craziness is love. So just show love to your neighbors and everybody do our part. I know it's not all that fun staying home, but I feel like if we all can do our part, hopefully we get out all this mess sooner rather than later, and then we can go back to Napa Valley country and have some great wine there. For sure.
Hey, thank you. You've got, it's so interesting to see all the comments that are coming through, and I hope you guys have had a chance to see them as they are. They're just so much about express the inspiration that you give to so many people by not only your music, Scotty, but really by the two of you and who you are and what you do. So,
very sweet. Well,
thank you. Yeah.
Appreciate that. Absolutely.
So, cheers to you both so very much.
Thank you very much. Well, we appreciate you having us on. We might have to celebrate with some more Walt, a bottle of excellence.
That's right.
Or, we got. It's
hey, I'm yes, and me too. Actually, I've been enjoying this wine just more and more as we've been going on. I just think it's a sign of a really nice wine when it gets better in your time.
Absolutely. This Pinot is pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So everybody, we're back every weekday afternoon. We got you covered. It won't be today, but it's going to be one. They're going to be wonderful. And so Jeff was going to be back on Thursday with you all, and he's coming back with Owen Bargreen. He's the quite renowned wine critic, so that's going to be a fabulous show. He's with the International Wine Report. He's with the Washington Wine Blog, and so that's going to be a great show. And then I'm going to be back tomorrow with Hall, and we're going to be talking about how to spark your creativity. And my guests are Greg and Jeff Schaefer, who are really interesting people, very creative. They're the writers and the directors. Okay, Moose wants to have his last day.
Now he wants to party.
Okay. So anyway, the Schaefers are these wonderful guys, and they're the writers, directors for Seinfeld, Curb Your Enthusiasm, The League, the Beer Brothers, just all sorts of wonderful programs. So anyway, we've got more for you. And to the two of you, both most of all, come back. I can't wait till you can travel and we can be open and have guests. And I look so forward to welcoming you into Napa Valley.
Oh, thank you.
We can't
Thank
wait.
you, Scotty. Thank you, Gabi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Oh,
guys.
I love that. And did you see all those hearts that just came by from Scotty? Yeah, it's great.
I love it.
Awesome.
Bye-bye.
We'll be good. Much love,
We'll
Catherine.
see you.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Thank you so
Thanks so much.
much.
Bye-bye.